EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Dayon Henley there on the tackle. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Round 80!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. And the Bills will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Braden Willis. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden, the 2nd. And he will get into the end zone. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. That is 1st touchdown this year. The extra point is good. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Oh, this ball's going to wind. Up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. On play action, Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A run, this is Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run.
Oh, he's now behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down, and they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Hampton will score. Touchdown, L.A.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
We'll try and run here with Cook. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. The Bills bringing on their punting unit.
4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, it's
big opening up the middle. He's inside the 40. Inside, and he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. Quick hitting slant there, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down, Bills.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action, and he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. One quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. And they are facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down. Allen gonna throw for it. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. And he's gonna have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Chargers' 13-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Cook. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in this.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bills draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Bills 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. The Bills have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Hampton trying to work inside. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Set.
Here's Hampton. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. modest gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Charger first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Set. Grenade. Go.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down by Cole Bishop.
Run.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Bills' 7-yard line.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Here's Davis for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers go up by 7, 28-21. After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. A short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. They'll run the draw with Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Again on the yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Chargers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
On the ground, Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And the Chargers are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll run with Hampton. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bills.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
23 yards.
Here's first and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Bills. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bills will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Set.
On play action, it's Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ready.
On play action, now Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Grenade. Go.
A run. This is Hampton. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Five nine. Set.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Set. Ready.
A give, and here comes Hampton.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Grenade. Run. Set.
They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Room to run past the 30. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the fourth. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. We'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now a play fake. Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
We'll try and run here with Cook. He's going to pick up the first down, getting this one past the 20.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop instead.
He's trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
26 yards.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set. Go.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Set. Ready.
On play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 6.
Looked like a
Brings
pass
up third
protection
down
breakdown.
and
They
10.
had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Jonathan Brooks, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
7-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down
It's a
play.
gain of 11. And it's third down.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
A run up the middle with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And the Bills
First and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Once again, it's Cook. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
again, the ball carrier.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Bills.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
at the Chargers.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And third down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Allen going to throw for it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now, a big third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
To number 24. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.